Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of December 27th through January 2nd of 2022. Have to remember to say that one, don't we? So the first thing I need to say is Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. I hope that you, we're going to have a great transition over to the new year. And it is, a time of so many new beginnings. And, the energy is available to be changed, is what the angels are saying to us. We have the ability now to embrace that new, right? So when we do that, when we thoroughly and completely embrace the new, when we let go of the old, that leaves all the room for the new to come in, right? And so when we do that, we have this amazing, huge manifesting power right now. It's a special time. Nowhere in, so in Chinese calendar and different calendars, they also have their own new year. So whichever one resonates with you is the one where this is your big manifesting time, right? So, okay, so let's get into the reading and see what the angels want to add to that. Okay. Oh, well, they're saying hello from heaven. So who is it that you have that's in heaven? And they're talking to you. Some of them, it's a regular thing. Some of them, they're just checking in now, just to see how you're doing. It's it's that time of year where we've got all this heightened activity and emotion, and yeah, there's like pressure on to do new stuff, right? To celebrate with people when maybe you don't really feel like partying that night or whatever. But so they're checking in just to make sure that you're good. For those of you who really you're not feeling very good, they have their arms around you, and it's like a soothing thing, They're doing this, petting you kind of, in the hopes that will soothe you and calm you and comfort you. And so if you're wondering who this is, just whoever springs to mind first, that's who that is. But in fact, it's more than one. It feels like multiple spirit coming to visit, to check on you because they love you. Okay, that feels so comforting. All right. And so it is a time, being New Year's, a time of playfulness. Let yourself take a bit of time off, right? Like, often we do have a little bit of time, like not just Christmas Day. Maybe there's more days other than that where we have some time to, kick up your heels, let off some steam, have some fun, have a little rest, all those things that they want you to pack that in, kind of. I know that's kind of not the way we tend to think of those things. We don't want to pack them in, but they're just saying there's a lot of playing to be done. You're behind on your playing. So it's a time to be more lighthearted and let the responsibilities and cares fall away for a while anyway, so that you can just have fun. Just have fun. Okay. All right. So here we have, okay, which one first, angels? This one. All right. Crystal clear intentions. When you're sitting there and you're going, okay, like, what do I want? Or how do I want to do this? Or is this really what direction I want to be going with that thing? Or whatever it is. Get really clear with that, because this is a major manifesting time. And whatever your intentions are is what is going to happen, is what you're going to create, is what you will bring to you, you'll draw to you. So make sure that you're really clear on what you want, so that you can deliberately bring to you what you intend to bring to you. So this is, they're saying, like, use your dreams. This is sleeping dreams as well as waking dreams. So when you daydream, where does your mind go? What does it want? What does your psyche want? What does your higher self want? And that is going to be your most pure intention and manifestation. When you combine these two, the dreams as well as the logical mind, then you've got magic. Then you're really making what you need and what you want for yourself, right? So paying attention to your dreams, see how that lines up with your logical mind and your thoughts, and combine them. Make that into the best feeling thing that you can possibly come up with, and really sink into that. If there's some some parts of it as you're kind of going through the visualization in your mind, and you get to a part where you all of a sudden your brain goes lurch, and do I really want that? Maybe I want this instead. Maybe, all those things. Get pretty clear on that. Get pretty clear on that so that you understand what it is you're creating. Because whatever your true vibration is at, if you're sitting there going, oh man, I would sure love to win the lottery. And then you think about, $30 million. And part of you goes, $30 million. What would I do with $30 million? I don't even know what I'd do with that. That has the power to ruin me. And then you're not going to win it. I mean, it's just not going to come to you when you've got that going on, right? So figure out what you really want. Yeah, you want to win the lottery, but maybe 5 million. That's what you want, 5 million. Or whatever, right? Like, you figure it out for yourself. Or maybe you actually want 60 million because you got big plans, right? Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, make sure it suits your vibration. Okay. So, counselor, you are a natural counselor. And that's true. So, whatever it is you're doing, like whether you nurture somebody in your workplace, or whether you have, actual clients that come to you for counseling sessions, if you're certified, I guess the laws all kind of step in there, right? Or if this is a more casual thing where people just seem to be naturally drawn to you and they ask your advice regularly, right? No matter what form this takes, no matter how formal it is, you're very, very good at this. And so step into it. And, some of you are sitting there going, okay, but I don't know that I have the confidence. Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing and I know how to explain it and stuff, but do I have the confidence to become the counselor, the teacher, the whatever? And your angels are saying that if you choose to keep yourself small, if you choose to say things like, well, I don't really know all this stuff, I just kind of figured it out as I went along, you're doing a huge disservice, not only to the people around you, but to yourself. Step into this. You know this stuff. You are exceptionally talented at this. Step into being the leader, the counselor, the one who everyone becomes accustomed to asking you because your answers are accurate. Yes. This is not only in, physical skills or whatever. This is in mindset as well. You're very good at this. Like, sometimes, yeah, you hit a downward slide and you get kind of pessimistic and whatever else. But you pull yourself out of that really easily. You don't tend to wallow there like some other people do, right? And so that portion of it as well makes you a really natural leader. And so please please do yourself and everyone else a big favor and step into that, become that, get accustomed to that. Because you're just so good at it. Okay, all right. And now to round out your week, you have some romance. Don't let that slide. It's for some of you, it's maybe the traditional things, the flowers and the caring and the time and the little touches, the things that you do as a romantic gesture, right? And those are lovely little things. But the real heart of it, so those are symbols, those things, right? The real heart of it is being able to talk and communicate and being emotionally available to your partner, to the other person. And so for those of you who are already in a relationship, that's it. It's like this is going deeper. This is you making more of a commitment to that other person. This is you saying, look, maybe okay, what they're giving me, this is, honey, you've been in a bad mood lately, but I don't care. Like, it's hard to be around you, but I love you anyway. So no matter how crappy you act, you can't get rid of me, right? So in some way, demonstrating that or saying the words, this makes me really emotional. So in some way, making sure that your partner understands that. Okay. And so for those of you who are not yet in a relationship, it feels like this is right here on the horizon. And so, you don't want to go that deep, that fast. Okay. Holy moly. This is big for you guys. My gosh. Because I can't clear, I'll clear this in a minute. But so for those of you who are just beginning a new relationship, you don't want to go that deep that fast, but at the same time, it is that sincerity and it's that being real part that is attractive about you to somebody that, is looking at you, right? And so, so keep that real part. And yeah, the romantic gestures are lovely, but it's the real inner core that's the real draw. Okay. All right. So now we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll see what's one last bit of wisdom that your angels want to give you in a minute, as soon as it comes. There it is. Okay. Okay. 3 cards just flew right out. So usually we take 1, but 3 came right raring out. Okay, first one is feel joy. This is like the pinnacle. I consider this card to be the absolute top of all the cards in all the decks. This is the pinnacle. This is feeling joy as many moments in your day as you can possibly do that. Feeling joy is the goal. Feeling joy is what creates more joy. And that is using the law of attraction, which they want you to be so conscious of. This is the same thing as this knowing what your intentions truly are, paying attention to your dreams so that you can use the law of attraction to create that, to bring more of that to you. And so they want you to really keep that in mind, to feel the joy, to you're not ignoring the negativity that is in the world, but you're not making it your focus. That's kind of the difference. Okay. And the other card that came out is innocence. When you or somebody else makes a mistake or whatever, right? However we call that in human language, try to keep in mind that every person is just acting from where they're at right now. There's usually no malice intended, or if there is, it's being triggered by their own pain. And so try to keep everyone in love, right? Just project love. That's all. All right. What a reading for you guys. Capricorn, Happy New Year to you. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how much I love you. And I will see you next week.